I put these little under eye patches on. I thought I was finna eat. I thought I was really doing something, but unfortunately, I am not. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup look. I have a pimple patch on right now. I seriously cannot get it off. Got it. Here's my makeup bag. It's from the Lip Bar. I have two. I have a big one and I have a small one. For this makeup look, you do not have to be made of money to do it. I always see people doing like their makeup tutorials on my everyday makeup, and then half of the look is 1K. Not here, baby. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to start out with is my primer. I use e.l.f. Pro Grip Primer. I really like this primer because it's really easy to use and it lasts a while and it doesn't cost so much money and it actually works. When I first started doing my makeup, I used this Too Faced primer my mom gave me, and literally my makeup would sweat off at school. Okay, the clips weren't doing it enough for me, so I had to give some reinforcements. Oh my god, my stomach. After I put on my primer, I go in with this Edge Booster Edge Control and do my eyebrows. I used to use Vaseline to do my eyebrows, but I feel like this hold isn't strong enough. Just brush it on. And then I use the comb.
Ew! What an interesting artifact!
The edge brush to straighten out my eyebrow. Something about me is I don't like paying for services I can do myself. So like I do my own nails, do my lashes, try to do my hair, or get my hair done by a family member for a low price of $3.99. And that's how I feel about my eyebrows too. I don't know how to thread them or pluck them or anything, but if I could brush with some gel and make it look good enough, that works for me. I have to burp. Right. Okay, after I put on my primer and do my eyebrows, I take a beauty blender. My beauty blender is an e.l.f. beauty blender. I'm gonna run it under some water and wring it out so it's damp. After that, I'm taking my Maybelline Matte Poreless Fit Me foundation in the shade 365, and I usually just put it on the back of my hand and then pick it up with the beauty blender. Ooh, okay. I really like this foundation. I feel like it's pretty full coverage and it's inexpensive again, and I really like the finish that it has when it dries. Also, I'm not sponsored, but e.l.f. if you want to sponsor me, Maybelline if you want to sponsor me, let me know. Because Maybelline, I love you down bad. Also, don't look at my edges because they're not done, but when it comes to like my hairline, I just try to like not get too close to it and kind of like feather it out. And also, since I have a side part, I low-key don't be doing like this whole half my face, but we're gonna do it for you guys today. Kind of, maybe, somewhat. Get on your nose, in between your eyes. I know a lot of people put like foundation on their eyelid, but I do not, because my eyelid is dark, so I just leave it blank because then it kind of looks like I like did something. After I do my foundation, I use two concealers. The first one is LA Girl Pro Conceal, which is literally the cheapest concealer from the beauty supply store, and then the second one is this Wet n Wild Incognito, and I just randomly bought it because I wanted a lighter shade. And make sure your concealers like match in undertones because mine don't. But I make it work. So I apply this on my chin. I usually put a thicker coat under my eyes. I put it under my nose and like a little bit in the middle of my forehead. Then I try my best to make a very skinny line up my nose. It might be a little bit off center, but it's okay. Then I just blend it out with my same beauty blender. I want to get into like using brushes to blend out my foundation and stuff, but I just don't know how people do it. Like, I feel like it always looks so good, but every time I try it looks streaky. I turn my beauty blender on an angle to blend it up here and to blend it with the rest of my face. It's a little bit light in the inner corner, but that's fine. Okay, now I either usually put a dot of concealer right here or use whatever extras on my beauty blender and blend out. Now I'm just gonna put a little dot on my nose. So now I'm gonna blend out my nose area. After I have that blended out, I go in with this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer Camouflage in the shade 70, which is dark coffee. I wanted a contour and I couldn't find one, so I bought this. And it works really good, and it's a nice bronzy finish. I put this on my jawline. I make a kissy face and put it like where my cheekbone is. I put it on my forehead and put a lot so your forehead looks small as fuck. And then I put it on the sides of my nose. And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and blend that all out. After blending out my darker shade, I go back in with my lighter shade in areas that I feel like need more dimension. Now I'm gonna go in with my lightest shade and put it right in my inner corner. And then blend out with my beauty blender. One thing I don't like about doing my makeup really often is having to take it off. I literally hate taking off my makeup because it feels like such a pain for some reason. Let it out. Going in with a little bit more concealer. After that, I'm gonna go in with my setting powder, which is Maybelline Fit Me Balm. I just use one of these. This literally used to be pink. Not anymore. I pick up some of the powder on my little poof, I don't know what this is called, and then pat it on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna put this under my eyes first. I noticed some people like blend their concealer with this type of I don't know, this type of applicator, and I want to try it honestly, but I'm scared. I'm gonna put this under my nose, make sure I put a nice layer, not too thick and not too thin, and make sure I get it all over my face because I really want my makeup to stay on. Hate when my makeup is like sweating off. You can literally see where I had my pimple patch on. After I put on my setting powder, I put on my setting spray, which is this NYX Marshmallow Setting Spray. I had the NYX matte one, which I really liked, and then I wanted to try this one because it was pink. And then I try to cover my hair because I literally just fixed my leave out last night. I know it looks crazy, my edges are not done, but mind your fucking business.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
Today, and then I fan it. Try to fan it with my hands. After all that, I go in with my blush, which is from this Tartelette Party Palette. I know it looks nasty, mind your business. And I just use this red shade right here. Tap on my hand first to see how much pigment, and then put it on my cheeks. And then I put it on the tip of my nose. After that, from the same palette, I take this pink highlighter and put it in my inner corner. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Oh! Yeah. To help dull it down a little bit, I put some setting powder on top. Now for my lips. I'm gonna take this Ruby Kiss Ultra Easy Lip Liner. This is my favorite lip liner. This liner is my old reliable. I love it, and I hope it never goes out of business. And when I do my makeup, I go over my Cupid's bow. Maybe one day my frontal lobe will develop and I'll stop doing that, but not for now. I feel like the lip is really what brings everything together. And I have this Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. I don't use this every day, or honestly that often, but I want to try it. I'm just gonna put a dot in the center. There's a black girl in the middle, in the center, being black.
In the middle, being black. In the center, being black in the middle.
After that, I go over with my Ruby Kisses gloss. This is the best gloss in the world. You get it from the beauty supply store. Amazing, show-stopping, beautiful. And I know this is like a pretty dark lip for an everyday wear, but I don't care. I just love it. It's beautiful. On my eyes, I use this Wet n Wild mascara. The logo is halfway rubbed off. This is my favorite mascara. I don't know why. It costs $3 and it gets the job done. Also for my lashes, I have a 12 and a 10 double D curve cluster, by the way. Aw, this is really cute. And by no means am I like a makeup professional or a makeup artist, so don't cook me, please. Then to finish it off, sometimes I add some moles, especially if I have pimples, just put it on top of the pimple. Okay, I tried to do the moles as cute as I could, but it was a struggle. And I used this Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was really helpful and insightful. Now, you need to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, smash those notification bells. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.